good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome and hello to another edition of the Ohm Service with me, Marky Mark, and Chrissy Baby Lethal Coils. Unfortunately, little bro can't make it this evening. Just to let you all know, little bro's Vape's wife, Lou, is at the hospital with her sister. Her sister's having a baby today. Yeah, she's going to have a baby. So little bro's looking after the family household while we are on live. So if you could all send your love and best wishes, that would be awesome. Good evening, Chris. How are you, kiddo?
Good evening, Mark. I'm doing very well. I'm tired, but I'm doing well.
Good. I think we can settle in now. Are you going to say hello to chat? Well, I'll just make sure everything's all right.
Sure, I can do that. Let's go ahead and start from the top. Vaping with Mobro. What's going on, my man? Orion's Braces. How are you, Mr. Spanner? Hodson. Welcome, welcome. Puffing Billy. Mark. Mr. Hark. Mr. Har2K. Okay. Hello, Mr. Har2K. Village Vapor. Papa Lazarou. How are you? Uncle G. Uncle G, what's going on? Stuart Niven. Bill Richards in the hizzy. JP Ward, Vapor Bunny, Lord Coggingtons, how are you all? Chris Robertson. We've got Tim Baker in the house. Grumpy Old Vapor, how we doing, Ben? And anybody else? Who do we have else? Cider Master, how you doing? And Chris Doyle. Big love, everybody. Big, big love. Thank you guys for joining us tonight.
Well, it's official, kiddo. We are a year old. The Ohm Service is 1 year old. Happy birthday.
That's right.
To us. God, I can't believe it. A year. An absolute
Happy birthday to you, sir.
Well,
not to us. To you.
Us. We are the Ohm Service.
I've only been here for a few months, so I don't count.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
You do. Yes, you do. So, yeah, I just wanted to quickly just say thank you to everybody that supported the live show for a full year. To be honest with you, it doesn't feel like a year, to be fair. It only feels like, about 6 or 7 months, to be honest with you. But, yeah, it is a year. Quiet on the mic. I'm quiet on the... Oh, no, we're not having that again, are we, surely? Please, no. Is Chris all right on the mic?
Am I good, guys?
Just double check me.
Boy, yeah, it's a TVP shirt. I know. This isn't the TVP show, but...
Yeah, I should be loud enough on that mic. Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, am I all right on the mic? Yeah.
They said I'm fine.
Yeah. I'm booming. Really? 1 second. I'm just going to try something. 1 second. I've got a feeling it's something to do with this.
Wait, what? You'll ask Roxy later?
I can't hear Chris now.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you now. Oh, just knock that down. I've got a feeling...
Stop muting me.
I haven't muted you. There. Talk to me. Let me hear you.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, no feedback or anything, are we?
Nope.
No. Good.
Not on my end.
Sometimes, because we was talking to Adam prior to the actual live going live, so I've got a feeling it was when I was plugging in the headphones. But if I'm not making any noise and we're getting no feedback, I will go without the headphones. I'd rather. What do you say? Yeah? Agree? Disagree? No?
Yes, I agree.
Oh, thank God.
No, you're wrong.
I was getting worried then. I was thinking, can't he hear me? Shit. Oh, good. It's a year old and we're still no better with technical devices. You can't hear me? Seriously?
No, of course not, seriously.
Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
I'm taking a piss. It's all right.
You twat. Honestly, you beat me all the way. No.
So, kill the heathen. SoulOhm is never wrong. That's right. Oh,
God.
man.
So, I've got to ask chat, what did you think to the new intro? Did you like it? I thought it was nice, a bit mellowy. We've altered it up a little bit. I thought I'd do a change, something new. Because officially, our Aiden now is part of the gang. Just thought I'd let you know, even though he's not here today, but obviously family reasons. But yeah, our Aiden's going to be with us continuously, so he's part of the gang. So we're going to be a threesome now. So just thought you'd let you all know that one as well. So, Chrissy baby, since you can hear me, what have you been up to? Can. It's been a week since I've seen you, and we haven't really spoken. So, what have you been up to?
Still fighting the lack of motivation, trying to get things done. That's actually why I did my live review this week, because I don't know, recording just hasn't been working for me. I haven't been happy with it. I should be, but I'm not. And it's been very, very demotivating. But I've been fighting through it, trying to do whatever I can to keep things rolling. Been working around the house a lot lately too. Been playing some PlayStation 3, trying to just wind things down and de-stress a bit, because lately, over the past few months, I've been getting more and more stressed out, and so I'm trying to take some time away from the videos and the recording, and you know, it's a lot of pressure lately. Yeah. It's been a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I can totally appreciate that one.
You know,
totally.
Well, I think part of it is like I've been growing, you know, as we go along here. I've been growing gradually after almost every show that I do now, and going back to where I started, like being very self-conscious and having low self-esteem. Now that I'm getting more and more people, I'm starting to get anxious, and my anxiety's starting to go. And I don't know. I know I don't have anything to worry about, but it makes me very nervous. The more people I get that sub to me and watch my stuff, I don't know. It's a bit nerve-wracking for me. You know, I'm not used to vape fame in any sense of the word. You know, it's a little nerve-wracking. That's all. That's all. It definitely doesn't help my demotivation from the depression and everything else, but definitely makes things a little bit more difficult. Gives me something to push harder for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I totally get
it. Yeah, so that's where I've been.
Yeah, so what we're vaping on then?
What we're vaping on today, I've only got a few setups here today. We got the Rage I changed out for the Dead Rabbit SQ.
Yeah.
Don't know if you can see that.
Have you got that in single coil or dual?
Single, sir, single.
I play around and put it in dual.
Oh, you know what? I know why it's not focusing.
Why is that? Oh, look at that.
There we go.
That's nice and clear.
Also, we've got the Mongrel V2.
Nice.
With the Dead Rabbit brass butcher cap. And we've got the H Cigar Wild Wolf 235. The FP. And we've got the Double Barrel 2.1 as usual, with the Hellbeast on top, but the Hellbeast is now currently running in mouth to lung, again, 0.7.
Yeah.
It's one of the Aspire coils, and I don't mind it. I'm running 20 milligram Nic salts in there. And it's not bad. It's not bad. I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of Nic salts, though. The flavor isn't there for me.
See, I actually don't mind them. I know some people, especially with Nic salts, find it a little bit. Either they get a little scratch at the back of the throat. I know you get throat.
Oh yeah.
But they get an actual scratch at the back of the throat where it's uncomfortable.
They're allergic to the Nic salts, I think.
Yeah, but a couple of people say that.
Yeah, I think it's an allergy, to be honest with you. You know, it's possible, but I just find the flavor's not there in the Nick Salt department. I mean, it's not supposed to be. It's mouth to lung is supposed to be for that hit. You know, that's the main focus of it, and I get that. But I like the flavor, so I don't think mouth to lung is for me, to be honest. If I was working, like, if I still worked landscaping every day, then I could see that. You know, I could definitely bring something mouth to lung with me to work.
Yeah.
But where I'm around all my other mods all day long, and I don't go out really much. You know, I like to enjoy my vape while I'm home. So.
Best tell you what I'm on then, Anna.
Yeah. Well, hold on. What do I got for juice going?
Juice. We got juice as well.
We got juice. Yep, the 20 milligram Nick salts that I'm running are right here. Mr. Salt E. Come on. Focus, you prick. There it is. Mr. Salt E. Cannoli.
Oh, I bet that's nice.
I lied. It's 25 milligram.
I like canola.
It is very nice. Very nice. But again, the flavor is not as potent as the other cannolis that I've tried in regular e-juice. Oh, Devil Vapor. What's up, Dino? And I'm also on with some... I know you guys have seen another one, another of this line before, the Havana Dark that I vaped. But I've got Arabic Oasis from TBCO, which I've found out what TBCO stands for. TB for tobacco and CO for coffee. And this one is a nice vanilla cafe with a robust tobacco exhale. It's nice. That one's really nice. And I've also...
Kris, there's a question there for you from Stuart.
Lethal Coils at SoulOhm. Do you think the benzoic acid might be to blame with the scratchiness of the Nick salts? It could be. It could be just the natural reaction of it, or it could be, you know, an allergy to it. I'm not sure. To be honest with you, I have no idea. But yeah, I'm also on with the Army Man from One Hit Wonder. Very nice key lime pie. But other than that, I'm finished.
You are finished. You're done. You've dusted.
I'm done. I am done.
You are done.
That's my buffet.
That is your buffet for tonight, is it, sir?
That is my buffet, sir. Indubitably.
God, you sound like, I mean, what's his face? He played Obi-Wan. I can't think of his Train Spotting.
I can't.
No, is it Ewan McGregor? Yeah.
No.
No. What's his name?
I fucking can't tell you.
My brain's gone dead.
Well, it can't be. You're still sitting there.
Anyway, you sounded like him. Right, what have I got? Equitus, truck, purge, usual setup on there. That's my everyday thing. On that, I have got Rochford Project Cookie, and I'm on the...
He says yes, Ewan McGregor.
I thought it was Ewan McGregor. Last dregs of the cookie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I love Rochford Project. If you've not tried your Rochford Project juices, please go out and try them. They are awesome. Loving that one. What else have I got? I've got the... Oh, I always have to have a look because I forget which one it is. It's the Manto X228 from Ranco. And I've got the Dead Rabbit on there. Double barrel V3 with the Drop Dead on there. I have got the Preco with the Preco Plus kit. I absolutely love that one.
Same setup as a year ago, Mark.
Yeah, no, same setup as a year ago. Yeah, pretty much. I've got the Captain with the Captain tank on there from Vaptio.
Yeah.
I have got the Hex 2.0 pod kit with Nick salts in that one. This has got the mango version, and I am really liking this one. Also, I have got the Aspire Sprite as well, which is also a poddy type system, but also takes the Nautilus coils. So, yeah.
It's a poddy system.
So, yeah, doing very well. It's quite nice, this. It sits at a funny angle, though. It sits at an odd angle. That's how it lays.
Well, you say potty, we say Lou. Well, we say potty, you say Lou.
Potty.
The potty.
third party. So yeah, on that. So on them, I'm on Ohm Brew Banana Caramel Waffle, which is quite actually nice. Really, I do like that one. That's really nice. I'm also on the Rochford Project Strawberries and Cream. I'm on the Squid Ink Barb and Course. And what else am I on? Oh, I'm on the last bit of Reggae Juice Rebel, Soul Rebel, which is a mango, lychee, and guava. So
Get up, stand up.
There you
Stand
go.
up for your rights.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't done jamming.
We be jamming.
So what's been going off with little me? Well, to be honest with you, it's been all fun in this household. Poor little Mrs. SoulOhm's really poorly. She's got a very nasty chest infection at the present moment. So
Big love, Jan. Big love. Get better soon,
yes,
hon.
please send your love to my dear wife, as she is very poorly at the present moment. She's tucked up on the couch, watching probably Salvage Hunters or something like that. So yeah, Mrs. SoulOhm isn't very well. Myself, I've not been too good with my diabetes. My diabetes has been shooting up like crazy for unknown reasons, and went back to the specialist yesterday. Obviously they're not happy that obviously my bloods are going crazy, and now they've took me off one medication, gliptizide, and they've put me on a hormonal injection called what's it called, Victosa, if anyone's ever heard of that one. So now I've got to start injecting myself every night, which is lovely. Side effects, oh, they're even better. Nauseous, vomiting, headaches, and pancreatic cancer. So yeah, it's all going well for me at the present moment. So I have been not in a great place myself, Chris. So like I've been feeling a bit down and bit low myself. So yeah, I can.
I know you're quiet about it, but you know I'm here if you need to talk to me.
Yes, totally. But I thought, yeah, I'm gonna just explain what's been going on with me. So yeah, reviews will be not as many.
Spotty.
I've got next week to do. I should have got the pod system out yesterday, but obviously with the hospital and all that good stuff, not going to do it. So that I'm hoping to get out on Friday. Then next week I've got my normal 2 reviews that I'll be doing, but then after that I'm going to have a week off. Still live show. I'll continue with live show, but I'm going to have a week off, recuperate, because what with work, what's going off with health wise, it's taking its toll, to be honest with you. So I'm going to have a break.
Yeah.
I think I need it, to be honest with you. And
it's always nice to have a break. Actually, my therapist told me today I need to get to bed earlier, get up in the morning earlier, and take a nap in the middle of the day.
At the present moment, Bill, I don't need to notify the DVLA. I'm not on insulin. It's a hormonal one. So until I actually go into insulin, that's when you actually have to inform the DVLA. Just thought I'd let you know. Sorry, Chris.
No, you're fine. Well, I know that you said that we didn't really have much to talk about today, so I figure I'll throw out a topic to you and ask you your opinions on it. I know it's been talked about a little bit since Tuesday when it was, kind of announced, but Mr. Slob Noblieb.
Yeah, that were an interesting one, wasn't it?
Right? Mr. Scott Gottlieb, Commissioner of the FDA, is resigning next month.
It's quick and all, isn't it?
He's
leaving very, very quickly.
Now, he claims that his reason for stepping down and resigning is to spend more time with his family.
Can't fault him.
But we all know that this is absolute horseshit, because that's the same excuse that every politician, when being either pushed out of office or I have my own thoughts as to why he's stepping down, but it's the same excuse we've heard time and time again. And it's all because of money or power, someone wanting to, push him out of office. And I don't know. I don't know why, but my own opinion, honestly, I think he knows his reputation now that he has among all the constituents that are vapors. And I think he's just tired of getting the flap.
From what rumours, I mean, we can only go on rumours because we will never know the full true story anyway. We can only go on what we're told. And from the rumours that I've heard, I've got a feeling someone's had a word in his ear.
Yep, I think so too.
Regarding how far he's gone. If that is true, I don't know, but obviously rumours are rumours, and where there's smoke, there's fire. So,
yep. Yeah. Who said that?
Who said what?
Pud Puffs. He says he's not great on U.S. politics. He says he supposes it could be good or bad depending on who replaces. Personally, I don't think it's going to be good at all. I don't think there's any chance of whoever replaces him doing anything good for vapors.
Depends. It depends. Honestly, you will find out. Literally, you guys will find out exactly what the ploy was when the next person gets appointed. And if that person that gets appointed is going to go hell for leather and do all the flavour bans and all that lot, you know that it was probably true, that there was obviously other personal reasons behind it.
Yeah.
For arguing's sake that you get somebody in that is probably keeping with the regime but not as proactive with it, if you understand.
Yep.
Then you kind of know that he's been given the push or had a word in his ear that it's time for you to go, sir. You're looking a little bit tired.
Yeah, there's that. I don't know. I can't see it going well for us at all. I don't think it's going to be a positive change. And even if it was, it's the regulations and the steps that they've already taken are already in place. You know, the damage has been done. The only thing that could be worse is there is more damage that could be done. You know, we're not at the worst position right now. We could be very easily. The FDA has the power and has for months, almost a year, I think. The FDA's had the power that they could wake up tomorrow morning and be like, nope, vaping is done. Take everything off your shelves. Shut down all your shops. We're done. We're not fighting with you guys anymore. We're just going to end it. They've had this power for quite a while now. They haven't. What's that?
They've had it for a long time.
They have.
You see, the problem with Mr. Goblib is that pretty much they already know that he is within pharmaceutical realm.
Yep.
He's backed it. And
he's a doctor.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. So it may be that's where his problem is. But you see, especially with stateside politics, unfortunately, you lot do things so much behind closed curtains. It's unreal. And you guys will never find out or know until it's too late anyway. So the proof I think the proof will be in the pudding, literally, when you find out who gets elected to take his place. And you'll find out very, very quickly. Because, let's face it, they're going to be big pairs of shoes to fill.
Yep.
Straight away. When you think about it, they've got some really big shoes to fill. So
and think about it too, because if they go into office and they start changing everything, they're going to catch a lot of flack from a lot of different angles.
Oh yeah, you know, you're in interesting times. You seriously are. Very, very interesting times. And literally, it could go either one way or the other. Like I was trying to say, the person that's next going to come in, obviously they're going to want to make their own mark, their own statement. Look, I'm here, I'm in charge now. And depending on where they stand regarding vaping, it could actually be worse for you, or it could actually be better for you. That's the only way you'll find out what really went on.
Crossing my fingers that it'll be a positive change, but you know, it's one of those hope for the best, expect the worst kind of scenarios. You can't. It doesn't look good. That's for sure. As of the state of vaping right now in the U.S., it doesn't look good for us at all, even if they do find somebody to fill that position. But
well, it's put everything in flux, hasn't it, for you?
It really has. like I said, New York, we already know. New York has passed their flavor ban. You know,
By all accounts, I'm really quiet. Me speaking softly. Bumming out. I can turn you up a little bit more. There you go. How's
you hear
that?
me now?
Testing 1, 2, 3. Hopefully you can hear me now.
Testes, 1, 2.
I
Yep,
can
up
always
there,
drop
we're
my
good.
mic a little bit lower. There you go.
How much power does the FDA have? They, again, Chunk, as I stated, they have the power to kill vaping entirely as early as tomorrow morning if they so chose to. But they haven't yet, and I don't know what their reason for not doing that is, if they're fighting so hard against it, but I'm not going to, argue the fact that they haven't yet.
Have we heard any more news about New York?
Yeah, they passed it.
They've actually officially passed it.
Oh yeah, country. The statewide flavor ban has passed in New York State. They're left with nothing but tobacco and menthol flavored e-juice.
What about cross-border?
Don't know. I don't know the absolute details about it. I know that will put a stop to shops selling it. As far as online sales and purchasing out of state, as long as the state that you purchase it in does not have a flavor ban and offers those flavors, then I don't think that's a problem. I think it's mainly targeted to retailers.
Yeah. When does that actually officially come in? Is it already? That's it now, done.
That's
how does it work?
That's a hard question to answer. Most often, it takes time to implement these regulations, such as the case of recreational marijuana use here in the state of Massachusetts. It was voted in, and it took them like 2 years to actually fully legalize it.
Right.
But it was as early as the day it was announced that it had passed that we were perfectly within our rights to, walk down the street with a bag of weed in our pocket. That was perfectly legal as soon as we found out. But it was the other regulation. What happened was they passed the law before setting up any sort of regulation, so they kind of stuffed themselves. But so they had to take more time just to set out more laws regarding whatever, and getting actual shops set up and registered and licensed and certified, and before they could actually open, it was about 1.5 years, almost 2 years.
Right. So.
And even now, we only have, I believe, two shops in the state of Massachusetts that actually sell for recreational purpose. So we're still fighting
when they
that,
sell it for recreational purposes, what is it, like in a cigarette or is it
No.
loose? How it's all right. It's quite an interesting thing because it's illegal in this country. So what do you do? Go to, what is it, like a pharmaceutical shop, or is it just like?
Yeah, it's an actual. It's like a vape shop, except it's for recreational marijuana use only. Like that's all that they sell is THC products, CBD products. That's all that they sell.
So is it a bit like a vape shop?
Yeah, exactly. Only they, instead of e-liquid, they sell flour.
So does it come in a little bag, or?
You know what? Funnily enough, I believe it comes in like pill bottles.
Right.
I know with medicinal from a dispensary, I know they come in pill bottles with little prescription labels on the outside of them.
Really? Cool.
Yeah.
So
they actually do.
Because obviously you're allowed, it's recreational marijuana. Is that is there any limit to how much THC's in it, or is there any? It can be as wild as it possibly can.
Yep.
Cool. So has it got to, you know, I know about you get what we call soap bar and things like that. Does it come in like blocks, you know, like a resiny type block, or is it just literally?
Oh, you can get hash cakes. Yeah, you can get hash cakes. You can get concentrates like oils or shatter, which is used in dab rigs. You can get it in almost any form that they've got edibles that they come prepackaged.
So
It's like going into your local convenience shop and buying a bag of gummy bears, and you can walk into a weed shop and buy a bag of gummy bears that are infused with THC.
Right. So because it's obviously it's totally new to me, because obviously one, I don't smoke it. Did when I was a kid, like, but I haven't touched that kind of stuff in many a moon. And obviously it's illegal here in this country anyway, so like it's quite interesting to see. So like, oh, I can just walk into a shop and say, can I have some of that? So do they have? I know it sounds silly, but you know, like tobacco, like a proper tobacconist, you can go in, you can get different varieties of tobaccos and mixes and things like that.
They've got all different strains.
Right.
All different strains. You've got a wide variety of different types to choose from. I'm sure that they have them separated into 3 different categories: indicas, sativas, and hybrids. And indicas are more of a sleepy time kind of strain. Then you've got sativas, which are more of a productive, upbeat kind of strain. And then you've got hybrids, which are a mix of the two.
Right. And you can buy it in a little pill bottle. Is it expensive?
I would only imagine so. I've never been to the shop myself. I just know what they carry. I've never been to the shop, so I don't know exact prices. But I think it's comparable to the black market. I think it's got to be a little more pricey, though.
Because obviously, is it taxed?
Oh, of course it is.
Yeah.
That's the only reason it became legal in the first place.
So what kind of taxes on that then? Is it just like your standard tax, or is it like a sin tax where it's very
There's like two, maybe 3 different types of taxes that they put on this stuff. One is sales tax. One is what's the fucking word for it? Excise tax. Just for keeping it there. You know, so they have to pay taxes on all this stuff. So these shops are going to have to jack their prices up just to make a profit. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Tom. Just like to say hello to everybody that I haven't said hello to in chat. Hope you're all well. And this is quite interesting. It's a very loosey show tonight, because obviously things got changed a little bit, what with Little Bro not being here. So if you've got any questions for either me or Kris, don't forget to slap them in chat and we'll answer them as we're talking. I find this quite interesting because obviously the closest thing that we've got here in the UK, we've got they don't sell marijuana, but they sell all the paraphernalia, so you can buy your bongs and all that kind of stuff.
Yep, we call those head shops.
Head shops.
Yep.
Well, you can buy all your incense and all that kind of.
Yep.
And you've got your hippie tie-dye tops and.
Oh yeah. Yep. You got all your glass pieces, all your big, massive plastic bongs, and you got a little of everything.
So how is that?
The worst part is, though, that they're actually able to sell vapor products as well.
Really? Well, it should be able to. I mean, obviously with CBD as well.
See, here's the thing. I don't know if it's like they did with vaping. I don't know if they classified that as a tobacco product. I'm assuming not, because it has nothing to do with tobacco, but because it's a smoking product. I'm not sure how they did that, but I know that as a smoke shop or a head shop, they have to have a license to sell their products. And so I can only assume that they would need a tobacconist license in order to be able to sell vapor products.
All right. Interesting, sinner. So yeah, I always find them quite fascinating, and obviously we class. I'm sure that we do class the CBD as part of the vaping, which is part of tobacco, and you lots keep it separate, do you?
Yeah. Well, kind of. We do have, like you guys have, we do have CBD e-liquids. So that's a thing in vapor shops. It's also a thing in like these head shops, like I was explaining. Yeah, they have them there too. You know, I don't know how they can transfer that without a tobacconist license.
Honestly, I find it quite fascinating. So, what is the public perception of it? Are they all in favour, or is it so like, oh, you don't?
Well, it passed.
Yeah, I know. I know. Obviously, the law passed, but what's the general?
Which means that there were a lot of voters for it. So
Is it?
I think it's kind of like a 60-40 kind of mix. To be honest with you,
you know how if sex shops. I mean, we've got legalized sex shops.
I don't know. I've never been to one, so.
Yeah. We've got legalized sex shops here in the UK, and they're classed as sort of like still a little bit seedy, a bit.
Says I'm echoing.
Are you echoing? That's probably because I ain't got my headphones on.
Oh.
I ain't gonna mess about for half an hour.
Nope.
But what I can do is I'll just turn you down on mine. If it shouldn't be echoing too much, really.
MBK, what's going on, Danny?
MBK, Danny, good evening to you, Saya. I hope you're all right. Yeah, it shouldn't be echoing too much, surely. I'm going to say, because I can't hear it.
Hey, I honestly, okay, I'll admit to being to a sex shop, but I have never been to a titty bar. I have never been to a strip club. Not once.
No, I've never been to a strip club. No, I've never been to one of those titty bars.
I want to go to a seedy one that they actually touch you.
And why is that going to make a difference? You can't do anything.
Something to look forward to after I leave.
Has the echo gone? Oh, excellent. All I've done is turned Kris down because my speaker is just above my head here, so my mic's just literally there.
Yep. See, I got my speakers behind my microphone, so that's why I don't pick you up.
Yeah, well, my speakers are above you, so I'm being tempted to actually put these underneath, so it's out of the way. But we'll see. As long as
I think we should go for scientific purposes. Oh, God, Sinner, you're fucking nasty. Strip clubs are great. Free finger buffet. Kris, all titty bars you can get touched by the bouncers. Just touch the dancers.
Yeah. Bunny.
Fuck you, Saint. I've never performed in a titty bar.
Do you know something? You're on about proper titty bar. I do tell a lie. It's Bunny that's reminded me. Not you personally, but here in Doncaster there was one that opened up very, very briefly and then disappeared. And it was girls dancing around a pole. Well, to be honest with you, it don't really do that much for me, to be honest with you. So, yeah, it's not one of them. No. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like to see a nice lady, but...
It's like, why look at it if you can't do anything with it? What's the point?
Me personally, I don't find that quite sexy, to be honest with you.
No?
I like to see a nice looking woman. I love the ladies. Don't trust me, I love the ladies. But
Are you sure?
Something a little bit more... yeah, a little bit. If you've got them all out and showing everything, it kind of, you don't need to use your imagination at all. And yeah, no, I like a bit of class, me. Sorry,
Have I clicked on the right show?
What was that?
He's Reverend Vapes. Have I clicked on the right show?
Well, we're going to make a change. We don't have to talk about vaping all the time. Let's talk about marijuana and sex. I don't mind. Jan,
Mark's confessing.
I'm a happily married man. It's like they always say, the only position a happily married man goes to is the doggy style. That's me begging, can I have sex while she rolls over?
Oh, God, Deadly Spinner. Strippers are weird. They won't tell you their real names, but they'll show you their butthole for £5.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, man.
Oh, dear. No. So...
Oh, God. Where do we go with these conversations? Where do we go from here?
Where'd you go? Where do you go? So you like
know?
your titty bars. So do you have hooters and that lot around your end?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah?
Of course we do.
Because they were quite controversial at one point, weren't they?
I loved Hooters. I loved their wings.
And
Wink, wink.
And do they have the voluptuous
They've got nice
ladies?
breasts. I mean, chicken breasts, of course.
Hello, Hefferman. Sorry, I have got my glasses on.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Heffernan. I thought it was Hefferman.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, it is an absolute shame about what happened to Keith Flint.
Oh, God, yeah.
And you know what I found very, very ironic is that it happened over the same weekend as the suicide and cancer charity stream.
Yeah.
That I found very ironic.
Another lady, she died as well. Divine. Oh, what was the last name now? She's been quite sort of like a reporter come presenter. She always used to wear black glasses all the time, wore black glasses. She was only 61. She's just recently died. I think it was either today or yesterday.
And Luke Perry, too.
Really?
Luke Perry passed away as well.
Oh, blimey heck.
Same day that I found out about Keith Flint, same day I found out about Luke Perry.
I mean,
Lord
like or dislike.
Magenta Divine.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah, bless her. She was only 61 and all. So it's not a blooming age.
There's unlimited wings on Wednesdays? I got to go to another Hooters again.
So they quite happily running. You not got feminists out the with banners, no?
We've got feminists here in the U.S., but
I know you have. I'm on about around your Hooters
too. Just as many skanks ready to show off their tits for $1.
Hi, guns.
Don't ask me. I don't know where they all hide.
Well, there you go. Yeah, it was a shame about getting back to Keith. Because, I mean, one of the things, even if you didn't like the Prodigy, you can't knock them for what they did. I mean, they brought punk and techno all into one, and I thought I liked them.
Hi, Big Guns.
Did you like them?
Yeah, I grew up listening to Prodigy, man. That was a really good musical group. I really liked them. You know, it wasn't some of my favorite style of music, but they made very good music. They had quite a few hits that I absolutely loved. Obviously, we know the obvious Firestarter.
I like Breathe.
That was the very first song I ever heard from them. I still watch the music video to this day. I love that music video. You know, when I think about it, because I don't know, have you seen MTV lately?
No.
It has stopped being about music videos like it used to be way back when. It's all about reality TV now and has almost nothing to do with music, which sucks because I absolutely loved watching all of the different music videos on MTV and VH1. But I remember they used to have like a rock and roll and heavy metal kind of time frame that they would play music videos from, and I remember I'd watch Breathe and Static X would come on, the Foo Fighters. I remember a lot of the videos I used to watch back then.
Outer Space, yes. And Charlie says, Oh,
Oh.
God, I'm going back to real old
No,
stuff.
I haven't forgotten about Ice Ice Baby. I just choose not to mention it.
Do you like Vanilla Ice?
No,
Perchance?
not anymore. I don't. I hate Vanilla Ice.
Have you seen Bohemian Rhapsody yet?
The movie?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that was a movie. Oh, that was the one you just went to see not too long ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Freddie Mercury story, basically. No? You've not seen it? Well, it's just been released out on Blu-ray, so I've ordered that. Yes. So,
Absolutely big guns. I'm not a fan of MTV anymore.
we used to have a magazine called Kerrang! I don't know if you
Yeah,
have
we still have it.
Yeah, you still have it in your...
Yep.
I stopped... I used to be a subscriber of that from being... Ooh.
Did you guys ever get Hit Parader or Circus?
No. We
Oh,
might do,
those
but
were-
obviously I didn't get it. Now, I used to subscribe to Kerrang! Until roughly about early 90s, somewhere around that, when people like Oasis and Stereophonics started creeping into Kerrang!
Oasis.
It's like,
Champagne supernova in the
What?
sky.
yeah, it was so like, no, you are not rock. You
No.
are indie. You should not
Yeah.
be in Kerrang! So, yeah, I used to like Kerrang! But, yeah, unfortunately, I think everything seems to be bleeding into, like you said, reality TV.
It does.
I just...
I can't stand it, to be honest. There's only some reality stuff that I can watch, and most of it's like not game shows, but competition shows. Like, not American Idol. I can't stand that fucking show. But I do watch like America's Got Talent. I do watch on YouTube. I watch Britain's Got Talent. I watch a lot of the Got Talents. I'm not a fan of The Voice.
Britain's Got Talent and all them, like, I can't be done with him. I really can't. When The Voice first came out, I liked that originally, but then when the second season came, you thinking, he or she can sing. You can hear it. They are good, and they're not turning around. And it's like, why is this not? And then I forget which season it was. There was a partially sighted girl that won it. But to be fair, the lad that came second, he should have won it because he had the better voice. But because obviously, no offence to her, but it was more of a sympathy vote. It felt like that to me. And it's sort of like, yeah, this is just losing its credential, if you want.
Yeah.
Because the whole idea is the voice. The voice is supposed to be the main thing. Whereas once they've turned around, yeah, it kind of...
Yeah.
What did I think to Bohemian Rhapsody? Absolutely brilliant. The guys that they've got who play the band, especially Brian May, the guy, honestly, brilliant. I know the story isn't 100% and it's a little bit, should we say, flamboyant in certain places because we know the history of Queen. But overall, yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. I can't wait to watch it again.
I'll stop it. Oh, man. So we went from advocacy to titty bars to music.
Yeah, there's no
Where are we
wrong
going
with that.
next? Where are we going next?
We'll stay on the music. I'm quite happy with that. What are you listening to at the moment?
I've been listening to some Slipknot lately, actually.
Mm.
Some of their not so older stuff. Kill Pop and All Out Life specifically. Also still listening to some I Prevail and Mushroom Head. Lately I have been listening to some more Prodigy after hearing about Keith Flint. But that is a... Well, no. All right. Y'all give me shit if you want to. I don't give a damn. I've been listening to Elvis lately, actually.
No wrong with a bit of Elvis, mate.
No.
I like listening to early Elvis. I'm a big fan of early. I've got quite a few early vinyls of
Can't
Elvis
Help
Presley.
Falling in Love is one that I've been stuck on for a little while, and I actually am trying to learn how to play that on guitar. That'll be fun. That and another song I really want to learn how to play is from Extreme.
All right, yeah. No,
More Than Words.
More Than Words. One of my favourite Extreme songs is Get the Funk Out.
Good song.
I think that is absolutely brilliant. That guitar solo in there is something else. And if you ever try and learn how to play that, that's some seriously finger going at, I'll tell you.
Yeah, that takes some skill.
It does. You don't realise, when you listen to the actual piece itself, you think, yeah, it's a great song. Blah, blah. You start breaking that actual song down, and that is some technical wizardry going off. It really is.
Actually, Mo, bro, that was during the phone call, during the I think it was Hangouts that we were in. That was when I actually started learning how to play it. But yeah, his brother, Mobro's brother, is actually a very good musician. Very good musician.
Cool.
He sent me a couple of videos and watched one of his live performances where he was doing Can't Help Falling in Love.
Yeah.
And that was great.
Oh, you can't beat a bit of Elvis. So I'll go. Anyone says. What have I been listening to? That's going to be interesting. I've been listening to Johnny Cash.
Love it. The Man in Black.
Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of him, actually. I've been listening to Clutch, their latest album. Listening to War of the Worlds, the Jeff Wayne. Love that album. It's one of them albums that I can just put on and
nice
relax to while I'm at work. I've been thoroughly enjoying that. And I've also been listening to Planet Rock radio a lot, which has... Oh, it's brilliant. It's a DAB, digital radio rock station. Plays a lot of AC/DC, Metallica, a lot of Led Zeppelin, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, and obviously more newer stuff.
Guys in chat, and especially Biscuit and Noel, I know you guys love your country. What kind of country do you guys listen to? I love my country. I have a very eclectic music style. I listen to a bunch of everything, and that does not exclude. And one of my favorite things to listen to first thing in the morning, Scottish bags and pipes, Scottish pipes and drums.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan, I must admit, but
neither is the wife.
I like me very well. My big listen to a lot of early blues, you know, your 1920s, 1930s blues. So, you know, your Blind Lemon Jefferson, Lightning Hopkins, people like that. That's the kind of stuff I listen to a lot of. Mr. Patton and all them lot. But I also listen to derivatives of things like that. I love that kind of back to basics kind of music. Really do like that stuff. So, yeah, I listen to a lot of that. But nice. Obviously, and Pink Floyd, yes, we can't not like Pink Floyd. That's a staple diet of
Bunny.
Music.
The Chili Peppers have been around for ages, and they are awesome. Under the Bridge is my favorite song by them.
Yeah. Californication.
Yeah.
Give It Away. Oh, I love Give It Away. Oh, that was brilliant.
Give it away now.
God, Red Hot Chili Peppers. When did they come out? Roughly about 1990, somewhere around there?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah. Because didn't they come out roughly at the same time as Living Colour? Because it was when rock was very glammy, and then, you know, you had your Poison, Motley Crue and all that lot. Then all of a sudden, and it was virtually overnight, it went like that, and you had Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Peppers, Living Colour, Dan Reed Network, all these new, totally get rid of this glam, big hair Bon Jovi stuff, and then all this more grungy came. That was roughly about 1991, round about that time, wasn't
Matchbox 20. Matchbox 20, and who was the other one I was just thinking of? You ever Marcy's Playground?
Yes.
Yep. I smell sex and kill.
God, at that time, I really started listening to a band called L7, bunch of girls.
L7.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, you reminded me. Can you remember Stilt Skin?
No.
They did an advert for, I think it was Levi's jeans or something like that, and they weren't a real band. Because of obviously the success of the advert, they released the single, and then they created a band, and it was very Nirvana-ish. They were quite interesting.
Very grungy.
Yeah, it was. I was well into it at that point. Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually what I was going to say, Ball Sonic. I was going to ask you, Mark. You said you've been listening to a lot of Johnny Cash lately. 9 Inch Nails did a song called...
They did Hurt.
That's right. That's right.
They did it originally.
I love
his version of
Johnny
Hurt.
Cash's cover of Hurt.
Yeah.
That is an amazing cover song.
That if you watch that with the video, you can almost start choking up on it. It's so like, yeah, very, very moving. That was when Johnny Cash was doing his American Songbook, volumes, whatever.
Stop messaging me. I get noises come up when messages come up. Damn it. Yes, I know. I screwed that up. They weren't talking about Red Hot Chili Peppers. They were talking about the Red Hot Chili Pipers. God damn it!
Red
the
Hot
both
Chili
of you,
Pipers.
Bunny and TC. Come on. I saw it, TC. I saw it. Alive by Pearl Jam. Yeah, that's a good song. I'm not a huge Pearl Jam fan, to be honest with you, though.
No, I didn't mind much of them. They weren't too bad, but yeah. I think you.
Elvis sang it too.
Elvis sang what?
Hurt?
Impossible. He was dead.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Elvis Presley died in 1977.
Let me see here.
I don't think Trent Reznor.
You don't?
Was performing before 1977.
Oh shit.
Because I will assume that Trent is roughly probably about 8-9 years older than me, roughly, somewhere around
You're
there.
Fucking kidding me.
Who?
He did it. He did it first. Before 9 Inch Nails did it. 9 Inch Nails is apparently a cover.
Are you sure?
One sec.
We'll have to listen to that. It's not the same Hurt. Be careful of copyright there, kiddo. Chris? Yep. Copyright.
Sorry.
Don't get me a strike. For God's sake, dude.
That's the wrong version. That is the wrong song, not the same song.
Yeah, I'm going to say Trent Reznor wrote Hurt.
Yeah, he did.
I know
Elvis did a song called Hurt, but it's the wrong song.
I know David Bowie did a version of it.
Did he?
Yeah, he's done a version of it as well.
Yeah, no, that's a totally different song, Lisa, but I'm going to listen to that one afterwards, too. Oh, really, Village?
What?
Black Sabbath for him. The bloke that did the keyboard work for them is a family friend of his.
Really? What?
Him. His Infernal Majesty is a great band. I absolutely love that Mo, bro.
Yeah, not bad little band. Not bad little band.
Yeah, he wrote it in 94.
Hmm.
Trent Reznor wrote it in 94.
Yeah, thank God for that.
Right? What a good song that was.
Yes, I do like the cover version of Disturbed's Sound of Silence. I'm not a big Disturbed fan, to be honest with you. It is kind of genre I do listen to, but Disturbed as a band, I'm not a big fan, but their Sound of Silence is absolutely
Tom Jones, huh? It's not unusual to be loved by anyone.
Oh, I believe that was Tom Jones. About Rag and Bone Man. I was listening to Rag and Bone Man before, well, I wouldn't say before he was famous, but before most people had heard of him. Yeah, he's got a right little voice in him. It was the same like with C6 Steve. I was well into C6 Steve before most people had even heard of him. So yeah, I'm into all that kind of stuff. So
yeah, Pud, I'm a big punk fan too. So No Effects, Interpol, Black Flag, Agnostic Front. These are all really, really good bands that I absolutely loved. Dropkick Murphys came from Boston.
Really?
Yep, came out of Boston. Same with Flogging Molly, which actually hosts the lead singer from Dead Kennedys, the Dropkick Murphys. Dead Kennedys, good band too.
Dead Kennedys, yeah.
You know, and Misfits. Ooh, the Misfits.
Not a big fan, but yeah. All right.
I got into some really dark type music too, like Type O Negative and Sepultura.
Oh, Sepultura is brilliant.
Yeah, it is.
See, I was a big... I used to like people like Sisters of Mercy and all them lot in the day.
Oh, God, Bowling for Soup, 1985. Jesus Christ. Oh.
Well, guys,
Flanagan's Ball. Very, very nice song by the Murphys.
Well, it's come to that hour already, kiddo.
Jeez, man. It goes by so fast.
I can't believe it. Remix Elvis Junkie XL. Right. Well, we're going to wrap this one up. It's been an absolute pleasure. A big love to our Aiden. I know he's probably watching on the sidelines there. Big love to you, kiddo. Love to Lou, and obviously Rachel as well. So hopefully the birthing process goes successfully. You don't want to be there, do you? No. But yes.
Oh, there's no UKVS tonight.
Sorry, no UK. Why is that? Are they not very well?
I have no idea.
We're still live, love. It's all right. Come in, say hello. No. Come and say hello to the poorly people. Or should I say the poorly people say hello to the wife?
Or how about people say hello to the poorly wife?
There you go. There's the wife.
Hi, Jan.
So, right, we are going to wrap this one up. I want to give a big shout to everybody in chat. Thank you
Vic's
so much.
Vic's voice is screwed. He's in the hospital.
Is he still in? He's in actually hospital. I know he went, was it the weekend? He had his camera down his throat.
Yeah, and I guess they're trying to organize the bus tour.
He was trying to do what?
They're trying to organize the bus tour from Vape Around.
Okay. Still not with you about that.
Mark, you don't know about that?
No.
Yeah, they're going on tour.
Are they?
The UK Vape Show is going on tour from sponsored by Vape Around.
Wonderful.
Yeah, they've got a big old tour bus and everything.
Right. So when's that kicking off?
Not sure yet. Mark Kilgara says if there's no UK show, why not stay on longer?
Because I am tired. I have just done a 12-hour shift and I am absolutely shattered, my dear friend. That is why. An hour is well long enough for me this evening, I'm afraid. Due to health-wise myself, I need to do a relax. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap this one up. Thank you so much for watching, and I so appreciate it. And I will let my wonderful co-host, Kris Lethal Coils, sign us out.
Mark, as always, I love you, buddy. Thank you so much for the show. And thank you all in chat, all of our spanners. Great job. Thank you for moderating and throwing those links out there every chance you guys get. Also, guys, don't forget, please, please, please hit that like button on the video. We really, really do appreciate it. We love you all. Thank you so much for joining us in the conversation. And yeah, so this is going to wrap everything up. Guys, remember that we're the masters of our own destinies. We're the only ones in this world that can pick and choose how positive or negative our days will ever be. So remember to keep the positivity high, keep the smiles on your faces, and let that negative just brush off your shoulders. From us here at the Ohm Service Live, big love to you all. Thank you so much, and we will catch you guys next week. Same channel, same time.
Bye!
Peace!
Peace out!
Piss flaps!
#PissFlaps!
Hashtag no mash. Now that was quite rude, sir. That was a bit rude, sir.